Hi there and welcome back to Sailing NV. We're a family sailing the world in our converted Open 66. We're currently on the hard stand in northern Borneo for a full repower. Our old engine is out and the foundation for the new one is now in place. So it's finally time to start installing our new Nanni. Our new Nanni is going to be a step up in power, which means we need to replace the gearbox as well. So the first step is putting in this new ZF gearbox. Hello! So we are back on board after a nice few days in the hotel next door, and also for Timo's birthday, and so that he could beautify our engine room. He has spent days perfecting this. I think I mentioned before, it was a total chaos in here before. Probably every owner had just put cable on top of cable on top of cable, but there was just a lot of stuff that I know he's wanted to remove for a long time, and he's finally done it. He's currently cutting the holes for the exhaust pipe in the back somewhere, like enlarging that route, and he obviously very carefully planned how to put the engine bed in and laminated it with carbon, which he's very pleased about, of course. So I just wanted to give you a bit more of an update about where we're at. So we always like to give ourselves these really short deadlines, like 2 weeks and we're out kind of thing, because I think it helps to motivate us to get everything done. Part of me thinks if we said, oh, we've got months and months worth of time, then it would take months and months. So that's partly the reason behind it. Partly also, I think Timo is very optimistic, or maybe we both are. It's nice to be optimistic. It motivates you to get things done quickly. I think we knew really it would take a bit longer than that, but we actually had forgotten when we planned this that at the moment I'm spending 2.5, 3 days on the videos, and Tao is now on the move, and of course we've got Nemo as well. And for me to have those days making the videos, that means Timo's in charge of the kids mostly.
Ecco, la soddisfazione di un papà è trovare la mattina tutti i propri figli nello stesso letto a giocare e sorridere insieme. Eccoli qua. E luce. La luce. Tavolino, Namina. Guarda, rifacciamo in ordine. Namite anemotao, namite anemotao. Bellissimi, i miei figli.
But we really enjoy making the videos, so we're really grateful that you guys are all following this. And as you know, we've also got Timo's daughters here, so it's nice that he has a couple of days every week where he's not hopefully working on the engine.
E così ci trattiamo. Piscina, col fratello, il pranzetto.
So with the old engine out and the engine room perfected, it was finally time to begin the install, starting with the Saildrive. Before lifting our Saildrive into place, Timo rigs a support line to be attached to a new pad-eye on the roof of the engine room. That way the unit's weight will be taken by the rope, not by the Saildrive seals or diaphragm, while the engine isn't attached. Our engine room is too tight to install the Saildrive as a single assembly, so we split the leg from the upper gearbox and we join them inside. Timo removes the Allen head bolts at the joint and eases the two halves apart. This is his first time doing a ZF gearbox, so he's careful not to lose or move anything. Hey.
Okay.
This step needs care. We have to protect the diaphragm, not damage the sealing faces, and catch the splined coupling sleeve that links the leg shaft to the gearbox shaft.
There is no other parts,
Huh?
There is no other parts, there is only this one. But
That's good.
This is the one putting compression the seal.
Once separated, you can see the diaphragm on this SD12 is clamped between the two metal rings. Reassuring, but we still handle it gently.
I'm coming up with this one.
Some drives, like our old Volvo, also have a spacer or shim rings that can move easily, which we used to keep in place with a lot of grease.
The reason why we don't manage to fit all legs all together, the only system is maneuver before the shaft out And you see here, if there is the gearbox, never have a space enough for do this.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And we have another problem.
Oh no, what? It's not widened? Oh my god. You're joking?
Yes.
Oh. You didn't laminate that bit though, did you just now? Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Shit.
I laminate.
Oh no. Poor Timo.
Okay, finish the game.
Timo suspected that the leg might be too big for our current hole size, but he was so concentrated on getting the engine bed correctly installed that he forgot to check the leg measurement.
I don't know if it's also the hole for past that hole on the hole is big enough.
In the end, it wasn't such a big problem as he trimmed the hole with a multi-tool and then later faired and relaminated the opening.
So you're putting silicone grease all around the rubber.
Put now I remove.
And now you remove. Just remove most of it. Okay.
Keep a push one moment forward. Without
just
force,
taking
maximum we can. No, we go down little bit.
Here you can see us use the new pad-eye that Timo added to the roof of the engine room to lower the top part of the Saildrive down to reattach to the leg.
Fatto quello lì, quindi adesso sono indietro con questi qua.
Timo tightens the bolts in a crisscross star pattern in stages so the diaphragm sets evenly.
System titanium, very lovely. Just to give you maybe a bit more information about our life here, Nemo has been at a school.
Ecco, tutti quei vestiti tradizionali, dov'è? Eccolo! Dai benissimo! Ciao! Ciao!
Every morning from 8 till 12. He was also at the same school back in November when we were last here. He's in the in the next class up now, and I think that's been good for him. He's got one friend in particular that he actually met out of school, but they're in the same class.
Insomma, bravo, gli hai regalato il fiore, Nemo? A Mari? Andiamo a scuola allora, dai. Primo giorno di scuola, first day of school here in Borneo.
We had a family fun day.
Bravo Nemo!
Yeah, it's feeling quite like home here. It's a very sweet little town. I mean, it's very sleepy. There's not an awful lot going on, but you know, when you get to know a place, the people are lovely, and you see the same faces over and over again. Everybody's smiling. You know your favourite places to eat. You know where you can get cheese and where you can get the best tomatoes, and where we can get our favourite nasi goreng or our favourite roti canai. Yeah, and we've had our little road trips to the beach or to the mountains. this town where we live.
And so, to end this episode, we'd like to add how impressed we are with what we've seen of the gearbox so far. How robust and well built it is, the solid diaphragm arrangement with a double sealing, the water in oil humidity sensor, and the service tube that reaches the bottom of the leg so we can extract and change oil from inside the boat. That same tube could also feed a small header reservoir mounted above the waterline to keep an oil bath if water intruded. This is a temporary get you home measure we used on our previous setup, but in this gearbox it can be routed all the way to the foot.
You don't want to have the weight on this seat.
No.
But it's a lot more stronger too. The moment still don't touch, quindi there is no weight on the seat. It's completely different from the Volvo. The Volvo you have a fade. This one is so
Robust.
Yeah.
With the gearbox now safely in place, next up we bring the engine aboard and fit the propeller. So stick with us to see how we lift this nearly 300 kilogram engine aboard Envy and manoeuvre it into our engine room. If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you could click the subscribe button, like, comment, share it with your friends, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes. If you'd like to support us on Patreon or with a one-off donation on our coffee website or via PayPal, I'll put the links in the description. Thank you!